Welcome back to Razmafsar TV. I'm going to show you Opinel knife. This is a fillet knife, and so it's as a fillet knife for steaks or for meat for preparing meat. And the handle of it, as you can see, is beechwood, and it's a very nice and sharp, very sharp and well-made blade, which is also flexible. The flexibility in fillet knives, all of us know, is because it can adjust and you can cut meat much better, and especially remove tendons. And so, as I'm going to show it to you later on a piece of meat. Um, so you see that this is a very flexible knife, as I mentioned it to you, and effilé, and in France, as they call fillet knife, is this is called Effilé douze Hêtre. Hêtre, of course, means beech or beech wood, and 12 is because the handle is made of beech wood, and 12 is the number. So it's the longest fillet knife as offered by Opinel. The shape is very nice. It's somehow it. I know it's not the same, but somehow it reminds me of like one of those navaja or even stiletto. It's a very nice one, and as you can see it here. As you can see, there is on the blade and on the reverse side of the blade, there is Opinel is engraved and INOX, and then also on the handle there is an engraving on the again on the reverse side, which says Opinel Savoir France, right? So this is regarding Opinel knives and Opinel company. It's a French knife. The Opinel company has been manufacturing a line of wooden handled knives since 1890s. So its headquarters is located in Saint-Jean-de-Maurienne in Savoir, France, so in the Alpes region. It's a very successful company, and they sell many knives worldwide. And Opinel knives are made of both high carbon are made of both high carbon and stainless steel, right? And the stainless steel ones are made of the highest quality Sandvik steel from Sweden, as we had it already in one of French knives. Very good quality. Opinels originally were sold as a working man's knife, and Opinel has become a symbol or emblem of French culture, and even the famed Spanish artist and painter Pablo Picasso reportedly used one of the company's knives as a sculpting tool. And in 1989, Larousse Dictionary cited Opinel as a registered trademark. So it's a registered trademark. Look how it cuts the tendons, this fillet knife, as I showed it in the beginning, how it cuts it and can remove the tendon from the meat, the beef as we have it here. It's a good piece of meat, but look how I can remove it. It's like a surgery tool. Just look at the sharpness and precision of this knife. It adjusts itself to the meat and consistency of the meat so well. It's unbelievable. And especially what I really like about Opinel is you can buy them at affordable prices and still get a very good quality. I mean, the French knives before I showed on this channel, they're of course of much higher price category, much higher, but still, don't be, let's say, I mean, you shouldn't just take these knives, these Opinel knives, and associated, okay, because the price is not as high as the other ones, then worry about the quality you are going to get. The quality is good. That I can mention as someone who knows knives and swords and edged weapons or kitchen knives. Really, you can get a good, and the good thing is they're made in Europe as well, so you are going, as far as when you live in Europe, to support a European company or a French company in this case. Regarding Opinel, Joseph Opinel started making knives in 1819 Savoir, France, as a simple man's or peasant's knives. And back then, local farmers, French farmers, herdsmen, and paysans vignerons, means peasant winemakers of the area, they kept buying it. And in 1897, a series of 12 sizes numbered 1 to 12 was developed, right? And the first factory, Joseph Opinel built his first factory in Pont de Gévaudan and produced a machine for, back then, mass production of the wooden handles of Opinel knives. So it was in 1901 to 1903. So the story of it is very interesting. What is also, maybe I can mention it, you can read about the story on the website, but it is very interesting to know that the Opinel has a Virobloc or safety twist lock, which I showed before. This is a safety twist lock mechanism, and it was invented by Marcel Opinel in 1955, which increased the safety and versatility of the knife, because with Virobloc, it allowed the blade to be locked in the open position. And in 2000, this mechanism of Virobloc, or safety twist lock, was improved even to allow locking the blade in either the open or closed position. Another interesting point possibly regarding Opinel knives is in 1985, the famed Victoria and Albert Museum in London selected the Opinel knife as part of an exhibit celebrating the 100 most beautiful products in the world, featuring the Opinel alongside the Porsche 911 sports car and the Rolex watch. Well, this Opinel cuts. The curve of the original Opinel blade is interestingly a yatagan or clip point with the blade slightly angled downwards from the handle center line, right? While the flared butt at the base of the wood handle is referred as a fishtail. Opinel knives or knife consists of 5 pieces, formerly 4. So these pieces are the handle, the blade, the pivot or axle, the metal collar, and the locking ring or Virobloc. Right? And on this one we have quite a thin blade because it's a fillet knife, of course, as I mentioned it to you. So this slim Effilé series, that's what this knife belongs to, are intended for tasks such as cleaning and filleting fish and thinly slicing meats and cheeses. So that's why the blade is quite thin. The traditional Opinel, the design of a traditional Opinel is meant to be opened with 2 hands, using 2 hands, and there is a nail neck, as you saw in the blade, so it's provided on the blade, so you can use it to open it. And also the Virobloc or the safety lock can be adjusted, so then you if it's too tight or too loose, so you can adjust it. And then the logo on the blade, as I said to you, is which is written on the blade, is main couronnée, or crowned hand. It was already present on the blade of very early models. Later the words Opinel and France were added, as well as INOX. INOX means stainless, from inoxidable, or it's not going to oxidize, non-oxidizable. Right? The image of the hand comes from the arms of Saint Jean de Maurienne, representing the relics of Jean the Baptist, three of whose finger bones were supposedly brought back from Alexandria by Saint Thecla in the 5th century. The crown comes from the arms of Savoir, the largest region containing, of course, Savoy, excuse me, the crown comes from the arms of Savoy, the largest region containing Savoir. You can see how well it also cuts celery. You can always test your knife with a celery, because it resists, right, the cutting action. So it shows how well made your blade is. Opinel knives are currently offered in 11 number sizes: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, and 13. So this one is 12. Number 1 Opinel was discontinued in 1932. With its tiny 2 cm blade and boxwood handle, it was meant to be attached to a key fob or watch chain and used as a tobacco pipe cleaner or nail cleaner. But it was judged to be too small and discontinued. Here you can see, I mean, of course, fillet knife is not meant for cutting vegetables, but I just want to show to you the adjustability and how well this blade adjusts itself. Thank you for watching our channel. Please subscribe to our channel, ask any questions you have, and support us on YouTube. Thank you very much, and see you soon.